Good morning and welcome. It is Monday, the 7th of February. This is Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Hello, right, we are back to get today on normal level of IT, which means Sharpies and paper are also back, which you'll be delighted about, I'm sure. No need to watch me standing in a garden for 2 minutes. Even though some of you seem to still watch the video, which was great, and see me standing there in a garden giving you out horses that either fell or underperformed generally. So we will get to review of yesterday in a minute, but just to give you a bit of a kind of a headline of today's video, we've got review coming up of yesterday. We've got today's bets, half stake, £10 today, half stake, and then we will do more fuller statistics. So for those of you who want to stay on and watch the rest of the video and see the fuller statistics, we'll do that at the end. Okay. So yesterday, another poor day. We got absolutely nailed this weekend. We really did. A lot of you were following the bets through last week, and we had 4 out of 5 days in the week. It went really well. We had some nice prices, and then the wheels came off Saturday, and it didn't improve that much yesterday. So I'm sorry that it's not gone well this weekend. It is what happens, unfortunately, in the way that I bet. And also just horse racing generally. It doesn't always do what you hope or you think it might do. On Saturday, personally, I took a significant hit on Saturday as well. Really got like what I would call a dot return day. So when I say dot return, like no money back, which doesn't happen often, but it's painful when it does. So I guess what I would say as well is genuinely, since I've done this channel, I care far more about the £20 and the result, the profit and loss on this channel than anything I'm doing personally. I couldn't give two hoots whether I'm up or down personally right at the moment. I just want the channel to do well. So I genuinely care about the results and how it is, because I know some of you will follow on and have been following the tips. So I know that if people are following my tips, they've not had a good weekend. That genuinely makes me feel awful. So I'm hoping today's better, but I can't make a guarantee. It's not how it works. So we'll see what we've got. I'm happy with where we've got to with today's bets. We'll see. So yesterday's review. First off, the Lucky 15. It was a combination of underperformance and falling in that one. So for the 4 horses, our main bet, we got no return, which was really disappointing. Second day in a row, the big Lucky 15 got nothing back. We then did an each way Trixie. First horse fell, next 2 didn't make the frame, so nothing back there. Then we did our each way treble, and we only managed to get 1 placed out of 3. So again, another poor bet. And then we were saved a little bit. The last bet, the each way double, Winter Escape 33 to 1 was placed, so we got 570 back. So I made it 20 on yesterday, 570 back. So not a great return on the day. So 2 days in a row like that literally did wipe us out and more. The golf also, in the end, none of the golfers made the frame. So the week before we had an 81 winner, which was brilliant. It all looks very easy when that happens. This weekend, no cigar at all. And I would like to acknowledge as well, there's another channel out there who I greatly respect, and I would say is my favourite channel. Probably I like it even more than my own. And they managed to land an 80 to 1 winner and an 80 to 1 place in a double, which I think is a fantastic bet. So I will doff my invisible flat cap for today to the other channel, and most of you I'm sure will follow that channel, but they are a really decent channel, and they put up some good bets, and we've got some of the same philosophies. We do bets in a different way, but philosophies, I would say, some of which are shared. So well done to them, without physically mentioning their name. Okay, so that is yesterday's bets. So today's bets, and then we'll go into kind of statistics for last week. So today's bets, got 2 bets for you. It's half stake. Really struggled about which way to do the bets. So I'm happy with where I got to. And what I've done is I've got a Lucky 15 and a double. The Lucky 15 is the best 4 horses I've got today, and that's what I've done. The other way I was looking at doing it was splitting them out and having some of the best with some of the others, and making a Wolverhampton Lucky 15 and another Trixie bet. What I've got is a double, which is kind of my 5th and 6th best horses of the day. The Lucky 15's got the best 4. Some of you may choose to pick and choose what you want to do. Some of you may well now have the fear in you and not want to touch my bets with a barge pole after the weekend. We'll see. Okay. Bet 1. So these are my fifth and sixth best horses of the day, and they're both a bit kooky, so they're not going to be for everybody. So bet one, 115 Fontwell, Manvers House, 11-1. Now it's only 7 runners, and I don't like putting each way bets up on 7 runners because it doesn't always work in your favour. But I do think the price is really good, so I've put it in there because I think it's very underestimated by the market. Not it's not a bet I'd like to do. I wouldn't put that horse in Lucky 15 in paying 2 places, but I think it's got a really good chance of doing really, really well. So we put it in Manvers House 11-1, and then 7:30 Wolverhampton. It's one of these races where horses haven't run very much, and I think that's probably slightly underestimated in the market as well. 28s. On paper, I think it's likely to finish 4th or 5th out of the places, but I think at 28, I'm going to give it a little go. So this is definitely not a bet for everyone, I'm sure, and I'm giving you a bet and I'm basically talking it down. But we've gone for it anyway. 240p each way singles, 20p each way doubles. So 20% of our stake is on bet 1. Bet 2, the main bet, second bet. So these are my best 4 of the day. So hopefully we can get something going on in here. So 135 Carlisle, West End Theatre, paying 4 places currently on Sky Bet, 33-1, best horse of the day for value. So not the best chances of winning or placing, but best horse of the day for value. West End Theatre, 33-1. Then got 440 Fontwell, green or black, 12-1, paying 5 places on Sky Bet at the moment. So I think it's a really nice price for paying 5 places. 630 Wolves, Florels, I think that's Florsals, you'll find it. 10-1. That's probably my second best of the day. It's no extra places in that race, but 10-1. I think it's a great price. And then 8 o'clock Wolves, paying 5 places on that one on Sky Bet 2. Most bookmakers are probably playing 3, some 4, but 5 on Sky Bet. But 1 non-runner, and that will go to 4 places. We've got Mythical Madness, 11-1. So the bet is a lucky 15, 20 pence each way, and I've put 25 pence each way singles on the 4. So as I said, it was a thumb indecision. I did have a 7th horse where I was looking at a Wolverhampton lucky 15 and putting the jumps together. I've done it this way. These are the best 4 in the main bet. Okay, that's what I've got for you for betting. For statistics, so the week statistics, we ended £140 staked, and with horses and golf combined, a return of 122.88, which is minus £17.12. So overall, despite the fact it started really, really well, we had a loss of £17.12, which is the biggest monetary loss we've had since we started the channel in a week. So gutting. And that meant a minus 12.23% loss. So the biggest percentage loss and the biggest monetary loss. If you break down the figures, we had 5 out of 16 of the win bets won. That's the lowest percentage we've had since we started the channel. 23 out of 67 of the each way bets placed or won. That's the lowest percentage we've had since we started the channel. So every way you look at it, the weekend statistics basically destroyed the rest of the week's statistics. So not good. We did have some nice winners last week, 14, 17 to 2, 7s. And as we know, we had a great each way at 250s, but we had 50-1, 40-1, 33-1. Some good value prices, but the weekend there wasn't the quantity of those, so it all dried up. The important thing I will flag to you though is it was a bad week just because of the weekend. That hasn't completely wiped out the statistics for the channel. So the channel is still in profit. If you followed all of the horse bets and all of the golf bets since we started, you've been profit for horse bets, you've been profit for golf bets. So the channel is just under 5% in profit since we started 4 weeks ago. So it might feel like the weekend was all in doom and gloom, but the channel overall is still in profit, and that's the main figure, because I always will say to you, it's long-term profit is what I'm trying to do here. We will win more, we will lose more days than we win, and we will lose more weeks than we win. The hope is we win more months. So we won in January. February is a month that started badly, but we're nowhere sort of far away that we can't recover it. So we'll see how we get on today. That's the statistics. And the last thing I'll say is I really, really, really genuinely can't say enough how much I appreciate all the likes and subscribes that people put on here. I'm starting this channel out 4 weeks ago, and I'm just so overwhelmed about the amount of people that have watched and liked and subscribed so far. Clearly not everybody likes, and that's completely fine. But I'm just genuinely really touched about that. And clearly I know if this week goes badly, I'll probably lose subscribers and lose viewers, and that's the way it goes. But we will crack on. I'm sticking to what I'm doing. I'm sticking to the way that I do the bets, because I know from my own personal experience it will work out in the long term. So hopefully you can have a bit of faith and maybe just don't put your bets on and just watch the bets and see if we can turn it around. Okay, leaving it there. Thank you very much to all of you. See you in the morning. Cheerio.